Everything I have is for the taking.
Καλησπέρα. Hello guys. How are you? It's been a long time, no? Let me see who is here. I want you people to join us today to another Instaradio session. Finally, we're back. I missed you so much. And just to recap and just to reintroduce myself to those who do not know me, it's Nikki. I'm from Greece. I'm a journalist, a fashion and music journalist. So I do have a website called Andronikki.com, and there I share my experiences through the people I interview around menswear, men's lifestyle, and men's culture, which I'm very keen on. So yes, I do have a special interest about menswear, about men's culture, but since I'm also a radio producer, I do have my own web radio through Andronikki.com, so you can listen my music, because I always put music on everything I do. So I want to do a soundtrack in my daily life, and this is what you can share with your friends as well, if you like my music too. So today I have a special guest. She's coming from Italy, is my favorite and first female guest in these Instaradio sessions. We share the same vision for menswear. We do like seeing men's getting dressed well. So my guest today is Francesca from Serafinesilk. You will learn all about her in a while. She will join us in a sec, and she will talk about her vision, her great, fine and spectacular accessories, and more we will see in a bit. Let's see if she will join us quite soon. Hello guys, καλησπέρα σε όλους. Να μιλήσουμε και λίγο ελληνικά. Καλησπέρα παιδιά, θα είναι στα αγγλικά αυτή η συνέντευξη, καθότι η καλεσμένη μου είναι Ιταλίδα, οπότε σας προσκαλώ όλους να συμμετέχετε σε αυτή τη συζήτηση και να μας στείλετε τις δικές σας ερωτήσεις για τα υπέροχα αξεσουάρ που κάνει η Φραντσέσκα. Τι κάνετε κατά τα άλλα, καιρό έχω να σας δω. Ξεκινήσαμε με Andronikki.com, με το δικό μου web radio. Καλησπέρα σε όλα τα παιδιά. Γεια σου Άννα, γεια σου Δημήτρη, γεια σου Μαρία. Hello guys, so we're not gonna listen so much music now because it's time for our interview, and it's time to welcome Francesca in our Instaradio session. So let me see if she will send the request. Θέλω να μου πείτε εσείς στην Ελλάδα τι γίνεται με το lockdown, που τα πράγματα έχουν διευκολυνθεί πάρα πολύ και έχουν ανοίξει τα περισσότερα μαγαζιά. Εμείς είμαστε ακόμα Λονδίνο, λίγο σε περιορισμένο κλειό, αλλά θα τα καταφέρουμε. Λοιπόν, θέλω να μου πείτε και πώς περνάτε το καλοκαίρι, and any questions you have about Francesca and the Serafinesilk. Let's see. Going live with my lady. Let's see. Πείτε μου και για τον ήχο, αν μας ακούτε καλά. Ciao Francesca.
Ciao.
Ciao, come stai?
Bene, e tu?
Sono bene. Bellissima. Here I'm in London, a Londra, and the things here are a little bit strict at the moment. Still, we're in lockdown. What about you? The usual question when you meet somebody, how lockdown is treating you so far?
In this period, yes. I'm back in Milano, and honestly, Milano is not that good. The contagion is not stopped yet. So restaurants and shops are trying to open again, but I feel like people are still a little bit scared. Honestly, I'm scared too. I don't feel going out to restaurants in this very moment. Of course, I want to support local restaurants and shops. Sounds like, for example, tonight I'm ordering at my favorite restaurant, Trattoria del Pescatore. Most of my clients know it because I bring them there. I will bring you too if you come to Milano. And,
thank you, I would love to. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
And I take away and I will have dinner at home because I'm not feel like, you know, but apparently things are going better.
This is a good sign. Slowly, we will become like Greece, because we do have so many viewers now from Greece, and I want you to say hello to them because Greece is getting better, and this is a very good sign because I think most of the countries start to have, you know, a little bit ease measures at the moment. So hopefully the best also for my Italian friends and for Italy, because I want to come back soon, the soonest. But let's start with you, Francesca. So I want to know about your storytelling. I read about it and it's quite interesting. And I want you to share with all of the people that are watching right now, because you do have a quite interesting storytelling behind your brand. I know you start studying law and then you did a master in fashion law, but what makes you completely devoted in fashion? What was the thing that made you say, that's it, I'm going to follow just fashion and my dream?
So I've always been passionate about fabrics and clothes since ever. I don't know if you saw in the website, I have a picture of like I was 6 years old playing with fabrics.
It's amazing.
I have this huge wardrobe at my parents' place, like full of fabrics. They have more than 60 years. My mom keep collecting them, and so we spend days saying, what we can do with these? We do like a shirt, a dress or something. I always went to the tailor to make bespoke clothes for like, because I had my idea, I wanted my things, and I want to be personal and this kind of thing. So once while I was working as a lawyer, I bought some vintage silk to make some clothes for myself, and then I found some very nice silk to make pocket square. So at the time I made some pocket square for my boyfriend, and
yes,
people
I read
started
this
saying,
and I want to ask you.
People started saying, wow, it's amazing where you bought it, blah, blah, blah. And so, you know, I saw an opportunity on that because at that moment, there weren't a lot of brand doing pocket squares.
True.
And also, I don't know, I felt like it was something interesting me and I can like going after. So I 2 or 3 weeks later, we started, we had done an event. He was a partner in a tailor company.
Yep.
So we had the location, we like invited our friends, and actually the event went very well. And
I think you sold everything at that event, right?
yeah, it was very good, like a very good soil. And then I opened an Instagram account. I take a picture of the first pocket square, and people start writing me what I can buy. Do you have a catalog? I was like, oh no, I don't have a catalog. I don't have a website because you know, like completely like, you know, like we'll see. And so then I saw so much interest. Then I say, okay, maybe I can pursue it. And so a year and a half after, I start working full time on this. Now I have 3 years, and I'm pretty happy actually. Like starting from pocket square, now we do like knitted tie and of course silk tie, grenadine tie,
bow ties,
a lot of bow ties.
Suspenders,
actually.
I've seen
Silk suspenders going very well, like scarves. And also right now, like we start also doing for something for women, because I love to wear like silk scarves. And everyone keep asking me, wow, it's amazing, it's yours. I was like, not really. It's like, why? You don't have your own. Like, sure, it's true. So
amazing.
So why not?
Oh my
so
God.
like in a few days, we are launching the new opera collection, inspired. You know that every collection also is inspired by something related to Italy, because I believe in made in Italy. I think it's a great country, not because it's better than the others, not that I have that. But
no, it's a beautiful,
it's
a fact.
Of craftsmanship, you know, like Como is the best district in the world for silk. And in fact, we produce there. And so it's so important that it's made in Italy. And that's why every collection is inspired of something connected to Italy. So we have all the pocket square inspired by the islands, the wine and the flowers.
I so love that you love your country, and through your work you can manage to show to the whole world outside how beautiful your country is. And I think this is so inspiring for everyone that creates something, to put a little bit of his heritage in it. So it's a very emotional thing. And I want you to tell me about the collection with the wines in Italy, and how you are inspired. Are you inspired through your travel in Italy, or from people? What is your inspiration coming from?
So at first, and the very first event I told you about, so to present the first collection, there was like 5 pocket square. I invited a winery like a wine house, to introduce the wine, because I present my pocket square in a glass, all 5 pocket squares, and underneath it, I put the fruit, because every pattern represents a specific wine, and the
Wow.
color is represent a specific smell. So it will have like the 5 main Amarone smell. It will
Yeah.
be cherry and chocolate, and
I
that's
can even
why.
smell it now that you say and you
Exactly,
describe it.
because I want, like, the idea is someone that already been in Italy remember it, and own, or like you just
Perfect.
want to go there, and the first step is just having a small piece of fabric that is something that gets him closer to that desire.
Yeah. So
And
inspiring. And also, sorry, what would you
no,
say?
I don't, because I was thinking I didn't reply properly to your question, because you asked me if it was about traveling or not.
Yeah.
Of course, I love travel. I'm a wanderluster. And of course, I love Italy. And yes, it's inspired by. I have a pocket square. It's called Pellestrina. That is this small island near Venice. And I remember that I was with my family. We were like in a boat going to that island. And it was like a pink sunset. It was amazing. And I looked at my
Wow.
mom and said, "Mom, the water looked like silk." And she was like, "Of course, you cannot do anything else than Sera Fine Silk."
You can see silk everywhere in every beauty. This is so nice.
And so that's
Amazing.
why Palestrina pocket square is pink.
Of course. Do you have it to see it right now or no?
No. But I have
No.
this one that is
Okay.
Murano.
Okay.
Murano is the island where they make the glass making. It's famous for the glass making. So the
Yeah.
color is the color of the fire, and also
So
is the color of the
beautiful.
glass. When they put on the fire, it become red, and then change the color and become the color you want, blue or green or whatever. But the first is red. So that one.
It's so amazing. So nice colors. And it fits exactly with your suit today.
Yeah.
Ah. You have to wear it. You have to wear it, but it's so warm, so I understand. So perfect. I want you also to tell me about the packaging, because all of the messages I have received since the day I announced that you're going to be our guest today, they tell me super nice service, the customer service is amazing, and the packaging. I know that you put a little bit more effort in the packaging as well.
Yes, we honestly right now here I don't have nothing. I'm looking around,
But it's all
so I
right.
don't have
People
nothing
know
to
you.
show you.
People.
But we everything is wrapped in. This is like the actually the envelope of the masks, the silk mask.
Okay.
I will tell you later. But everything is blue and gold. That's is our color. Also
Mm-hmm.
because our logo is a gold frame. I love gold frames. Also, can you see in my back? And
Of
also,
course.
if you
So
can, because
elegant, so chic.
this is my house, but also in my office is full of gold frames, and also it's the way we present the suspenders and the scarves. These gold frames with
Okay.
some like they're hanging there, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So everything is wrapped in this blue box, and also we also have a hand drawn. Design that
Wow.
explain you how to wear your pocket square. For example, 6 different way you can wear it, or 6 different way you can wear your scarf, or how you tie your bow tie. Because of course, I have to sell also the already tie bow tie. But I think a real gentleman, supposed to have to know how to do it.
Ah,
It's
please, you
it's
said the
like a
magic
girl that
word.
cannot walk with heels. To me.
To be honest. That's true. That's true. Oh my God, this is so amazing. So I want you also to describe a little bit the difficulties you faced since you are a lady that came into the men's world. And for your industry, I'm totally sure that you were one of the first ladies that did that. So a little bit, challenging to enter this world. So how men are treating you so far? Was it a little bit difficult to start trusting you as a designer of these accessories?
I have to be honest, a little bit, yes. First of all, like sometimes they feel like if you are a woman, they don't, you don't know, right?
Yeah,
Like, or
yeah.
they ask me, "Oh, this pocket square is pink, so it's for woman." It's like, no, like also men can wear pink,
Of
It's not like
course, of course,
that,
please.
these, for example, or what else? Also, I feel honestly, I don't know what about you, but
Hmm.
sometimes also complain with friends and like friends in this sector that men tend to stay together and do like only men dinners or these kind of things, and where they like, of course, socialize, but also talk about work. And me, since I was a woman, I never been invited, and it was like it was, it's tricky because
Yeah,
sometimes they exclude you for something that they do like
you are
the
involved.
yeah, it's also
Yeah,
my, but since I'm not a man, I'm not being invited, so
yeah.
sometimes it's not easy.
You're
Or
feeling a little bit annoying, and why is happening this to me,
no, it's
and
not,
why they
it's
don't trust me.
not, yeah, it's not, again, it's not they don't trust me, and I have to be very honest. I was very lucky so far
Yeah.
because I met along the way a lot of like people that then they turn out my as a friend.
Hmm.
But first of all, Fabio, Fabio Atanasio,
Of course.
he
Yeah.
is
Truly
my friend since,
supporter.
yeah, truly supported friend since university, but also he was always supporting me. But then also I met Nicola Ricci, and also
Eh,
he was like, and Damiano Del Cuore, and like, like everyone, honestly, I met, and all the guys from the Rake, and like,
all the
honestly,
masters, the maestros.
all the people in this world that I met, they were like amazing with me, and I'm so lucky because maybe in women's wear is not, the people are not that nice. So
Yeah,
I don't want to complain. The only thing is sometimes it's hard because again they meet and you are not invited because you're a woman. So
of course.
I think this must change a little bit just to give same opportunity to everyone, or like also because I would love to be there because I enjoy spending time with them, and I think it's the
Of
same.
course.
So, and I can smoke cigar too, and drink
You
Negroni,
do?
of
You
course.
smoke cigar? You do
No,
smoke
but I
cigar?
can if it's
But you
necessary.
can.
It's mandatory. I can do it.
Okay.
And also, since I'm like like people from Veneto, that is this region in the north where I'm from,
Yeah.
drink a lot. So I'm a heavy drinker. So I don't have any issue with like Negroni.
Me too, me too. And pure alcohol, pure drinks, just rum and whiskey. And I can accompany, the guys. I love, communicating conversation with guys, and I'm sure you do. So it was a little bit difficult beginning, but since the most demanding people in the industry trusted you, then I think the sequel will be easy enough, right? Because you've done a very good start.
Oh yeah, I've been lucky because I have been truly supported by the best, I think.
Yeah,
And maybe because the product was good, maybe because I was nice too. I don't know. Like I think it's
all
like a
of them. It's
combination,
a combo. Yeah, of course.
but of course, and I was lucky. But yeah, and I'm grateful about all this, because honestly, you, you have to be honest about this. It's not like only about, it's
Yeah,
like a mix of combination of
of
things.
course.
And I had great opportunities. I think we can do more for women in this
Oh,
sector
for sure,
because as
for sure.
you said, that there are few, and also I think it can be something in between because I see only either woman really dressed like a man, that is not exactly my type,
Yeah.
or nothing, or like bloggers like pink
You see
dresses
every
and
day
flowers
the
and
same.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
And to me, I think there is something in between. I'll tell you this funny story. So when I was 6, I convinced my mom to buy my first suit, like
Oh my
blazer
God.
and skirt, and she keeps saying that I wanted to study law just to be
To
able to
put
own
suit.
so many suits, you know.
That's a motivation. That's a motivation.
And be able to wear suits every day. And I remember that my first boss in a law firm was making
Yeah.
fun of me. He was like, Francesca, you wear only suits. I was like, sure, I'm a practical lawyer. I will like need to wear
Of
suit
course.
every day.
Of course. The same with me. I didn't wear my mother's high heels, but I did wear my father's blazers and shirts, as you can see. So yeah, I'm not a very fan of the total menswear for a woman, but a little bit kind of minimal, a nice shirt, a chic and elegant suit. I think it's perfect, the perfect combo. But now about you and Seraphine, I know that it's not only about men, as you said. Slowly, we can see women coming into this industry, and I like that the fact that they do wear suspenders, they do wear scarves, they do wear. You show us some more interesting ways to wear. Like I want to share a picture with the hairband you had, and you can speak a little bit more about how women can wear your accessories.
Sure. So at first I was saying that my brand is also for her because I
Yeah.
wanted to be clear. It was like men's brand, but it can be also used by a woman. And what I always keep saying was like a real gentleman is the one that removes his pocket square to help the lady. So
Oh
he
my
can tie
God.
her hair, tie her the braids, I tie on the bag and all these kind of things. Uh,
What a
so
nice gesture you
this
said. A very inspiring gesture. I love if people do that.
Yeah, me too. And no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Please.
But no, but
Very romantic, but a true gentleman should do
no,
that.
that I have few friends actually. They steal the pocket square from the boyfriends to use it. Like I was talking before with the Fabio's girlfriend. Actually, she uses
Yeah.
pocket square. She sent me a picture. She was like wearing it
That's
as
it.
like a small scarf.
That's it.
So
Let's do this, girls. I
you
like it.
see, and so that was the idea. And then like I tried to explain it better. That's why we took the shooting with the in the air, and we also opened a board in Pinterest about these things
Mm-hmm.
because it's something that you maybe don't think about, but you can actually do it.
Yeah.
And so that was the idea I started with, and now I'm pushing a little bit more. And so that's why we created also silk scarves like these. This is also it's about the new
Wow.
collection I told you about, the opera one. You see, it's like it's big one, and
That's
it's more like
beautiful.
to be used like this. That
Mm-hmm.
it's more my style. It's a
Like a
little bit
scarf.
shura. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they say like in Milano they say shura.
Okay.
Old. You know shura.
No,
There's
I don't
also
know
an
it.
Instagram page. It's called Shuragram. It's this
Shuragram. Okay.
old lady, very classy. That is, and always like everyone
I
tell me
have
that
seen
I'm.
Silvana doing it. Silvana from Shamad's family. She's so chic and elegant all the time. I can see her doing the Shura thing. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. That's a nice tip. Give us some more tips for men also and for women for your new collection.
Well, what do
They can
I
wear it
like?
like
This is a tricky question. Like, explain something more specific because it's like,
for no, actually we're gonna do a second part of our interview and you will
okay.
show us some ways. Maybe we can do it in PT when we'll meet in order to
See?
show us how we can tie our scarves and our pocket square and how we
Yes.
can steal our boyfriends. This is gonna be the second section. No,
Okay.
we're gonna
Okay.
skip it today because I have so
Okay.
many
Sorry, because
questions.
I don't even have a pocket. I was touching myself. I was like, oh, I don't have a pocket. Otherwise, I could show you, but without pockets, not easy.
No worries. Next time, in order to have it as well. So I'm gonna wear yours. So let's go now to PT section.
Yeah.
I met you in PT. I met you in Florence. I know you're a great fan of PT. You are all twice a season, twice a year. Sorry, there. So give me an update of what's coming next in PT. Is it gonna be in September? And what is gonna change? Do you think, according to the crisis moments?
So I'm very I don't have a strong position on PT right now. Of course, I always have in the last few years the boot there, and I still like have an open option of that. But after all this crisis, I'm not sure that buyer will love to come in Italy. Um, Also, will not love to stay in crowded places, in closed places. I will not even like myself. I
Yeah.
mean, if this will change for sure, but right now, uh, I'm not sure about what it will be. Also, I read that it can be another peak of this virus in
In
October,
October, yeah.
And September is right before. So I don't know.
It's gonna be a little
I'm
bit
very
tough, yeah.
I'm very like sad because I love the PT moment. I think PT is one of the best things of this job because you can see again all your friends and the
Yeah.
people you work with, and the environment. It's so good, like the vibes. I think in the other works it's not like this. Like everyone is friendly and is nice, and it's work. Like
Yeah.
I'm so tired at the end of the day, but I'm so happy for everything is going on and everything, it can be. So, and not having it is like not having something. Also, of course, all the the brands work hard to have the new collection to present, and we already skipped June, and maybe we have skipped again. So in the end, we probably skip 1 year. So it's hard. At the same time, I don't know, like PT said, I spoke with the representative, and they said they want to do something also if they will not be able to do it physically. They want to do something online, like a sort of platform where you can, as a buyer, you can go and check the brands and the products. But in my opinion, I'm not sure it's the right call for a small brand like mine, but not even for big brands, because if you already know the brand, I think you go directly to speak with the person, the commercial, right, and check the catalog. And if you don't know the brand, you want to go to PT to see it in person.
And feel it and touch it and wear
exactly, and hear the story from me or from like our assistants, and because if I just send you some picture, what is the difference between my checking out in my website, you know?
True.
So I'm about these online things, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm like just too old, you know, like these like I'm not very like online and these things. So maybe
it's not that. It's because you feel more emotional about PT, and it's all more romantic. And we love PT because it has this kind of romantic thing. You know, it's all about the communication with people. I hope everything goes well, and we will see each other in September.
Me too. Like I really wish.
I hope.
We'll see. Like I cannot really predict anything right now, because if you think like until like 2 weeks ago we were locked down, and now we can go around just with masks and with all gloves and things, and still is dangerous to go in crowded places. So right now I cannot make any prediction, because everything. Also, again, Milano is getting bad again. Like apparently contagions and people getting sick again. So it's really depends.
It's the number of people that have the cases is not reduced.
Yes, it's not bad as before.
Okay.
But they're not getting so well. So they're even considering to make a lockdown again in Milano. So you see, like right now, I don't have the things to make a decision or to have a strong view, because of course, if they close up Milan again, it's a strong signal that to a fair. So we'll see.
We need to keep thinking positive. I know, but
exactly,
we need to keep thinking positive. And what is a very positive thing is that you created something very nice and interesting through the quarantine and the lockdown. And I want you to speak about the great masks, which is also something that people will be safe, of course, like walking around, but with a style. And tell me a little bit how you inspired this kind of mask, who are really beautiful and inspired by the nature and are very positive and very nice feeling.
So I spent the lockdown at my family's place, because when the lockdown started, I was outside of Italy. So I came back and I went directly to my parents, because Milan was closed. And so I spent there a lot of time. And one day I realized that my life was changed. I don't think, hopefully not forever, but was changed. And when I have to go around, I have to wear a white mask. And, you know, it was a shock to me. I have to be honest, because as a girl, I wear, for example, I wear only lipstick, you know, and I don't put a lot of makeup and things. And also I really care about combination. And I was like, I felt I felt very uncomfortable about that. I felt like sick, even if I wasn't sick. I felt like not myself. I cannot recognize myself. So I was thinking what I can do. And so I had some fabric from archive of my collection, and with my mom we made some samples, and then I found a factory near my place, and it was the first factory that made my first scarves collection. And they are actually certified to make masks. So it was open even during the lockdown, and so they start making it for me, but with silk. And the idea was, I was very, very concerned about this, you know, because I didn't want first that people understand it badly, because to
Yeah,
me it was just something to go around and feel a little bit better, feel a little bit comfortable, even if the situation is uncomfortable, because it is.
it is.
Uh,
Yeah,
it is. But try to take it like more positive, more like
yeah,
colored way, like more relaxed. Try to feel better, even if you don't feel better.
yeah.
So
And
and so
adjusting
that
this kind of routine with a more loose way, more flexible way, more positive way.
and so but I was like, what I can do to make them, even if are for collective use, so not certified and things, but maybe make them safe. So I found this no woven fabric to
Yeah.
put in between. That is the one that you use for chirurgical masks. So in the end are 3 layers,
Mm-hmm.
outside silk, in middle this, and then cotton. So
Okay.
they can be like a good solution, and
Yeah.
also they look nice.
They are so pretty, and I love the fact that it's from materials that you do have and you use for a pocket square or something else. So it's not a waste of material. You don't waste any fabrics. You do have also the sustainability version of your accessories, which is so good. Because everything, I think now it's turning into sustainable fashion, so you do help
Yes.
with that. And let me ask you, can somebody choose the fabric and make his own bespoke mask, or is everything designed by you?
Right now, we offer, I think, 20 models, because
Okay.
we keep adding, because as soon as we go online with a new model, we go sold out in few hours. It's like crazy. I cannot even
My
like,
God.
and yeah, it was like, to me, it was surprising, because I was like, okay, I make it. I will probably give, to my
Yeah.
friends like this. It was like
And
something not,
suddenly,
but
boom, everybody.
and then it was like, whoa. so
I can
but
handle it.
yeah, now I'm getting better, like we are dealing better, it's fine. That's why also we have a week, 1 week, 2 weeks of wait for
Mm-hmm.
some models, because we cannot go
Of
go
course.
after them. But right now we don't do bespoke option on the website, but of course, if someone wants to drop me an email, I can think about it. We
Perfect.
also do, for example, for suspenders or for ties, we do bespoke. We have done some things for weddings or these kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
So we do bespoke for, for example, for suspenders, you like the fabrics, but you want different leather color,
Yeah.
we can do it.
You can do it.
Or
Perfect.
or for the tie, you want a different size, you want like seven and a half or something, we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the thing we
Tell
made
me.
for, about it.
No, no, no. Please tell me.
So when the virus started to spread and it was the lockdown,
Mm-hmm.
I heard everyone complaining about the fact, I'm bored at home, I'm so depressed, and
Everyone.
it was like, what I can do.
Yeah.
So the first thing we have done is we started doing charity. So from the when the start the pandemic situation to the end of the month, that was
Mm-hmm.
March, we donated the 30% of
It's
the
the one you
profit.
have on the website. Perfect for the Milan for the
Exactly, for the
Italian
hospitals,
relief.
because the situation was very, very bad.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do help in some way. That
Yeah.
was one way.
That's so
And the other
amazing.
way, I wanted to do something to make feel people better, to make feel people like good
Contributing.
vibes, good vibes. So we use our patterns. We make 4 different designs, and we brought some nice sentence. One less nice, but still effective. Fuck the
Yeah.
virus. And
Of course.
and ask people, and I put these in each order I received with color, to make them color, because I read that coloring patterns help to relax, to be more focused, and give good vibes. So I
Yeah.
was like,
And meditate.
yes, exactly. So that was the picture about it. It was the when we launched this, and
Because
I
I
still.
read it on the website, but I didn't know that it was related to this picture. So it was
Yes, yes,
amazing that
it's,
you
it's
tell
the
us.
pattern, and they're still on the website to download it if someone want to.
So for how long is gonna last on the website, this kind of charity donation?
It was until March. Now we
Okay.
are thinking for something different.
Okay.
Uh, but well, I honestly I want to do something else. But because now it's I don't know, even understand what is best, you know, to do or to give. But
Yeah,
of course, we want to do something because it's important to do our part. You know,
of
even
course.
sometimes if you give €2 per something, it's still something. It helps.
And since you have so much demand, I'm sure you're going to create something else and creative, so people will be attractive to, for sure. So now I want you to speak a little bit more like a lady stock. Since my website is Menswear Lady Stock, let's
Yes.
talk about men. This is a very good subject and very stressful, because nowadays I don't know how many gentlemen they are outside. Of course, we can see lots of gentlemen in PT, but I hear all the ladies complaining about where are the real gentlemen out there, where we can meet them. So I want to know your opinion on the definition of a gentleman. You said earlier a very good gesture that a gentleman can do for his girlfriend, and like Fabio is doing with his girlfriend, and I find it so nice. So please let me know about how you imagine the perfect gentleman, because it's good that I always ask the guys I have to interview, but it's good to listen from a female point of view.
Well, the perfect gentleman is the well-educated one, in my opinion. And to me, education comes in different aspects. So it
Yeah.
can be, of course, like general culture, but it also is about, you know, how to know the good manners, or like knowing about food and wine and, you know, life in general. And to me, is very important because it's different when you relate yourself with someone that, for me, he lived a life. It's completely different. So to me, it's very important. They have good manners, they have like kind, they have like
So
that
true.
kind of gesture I told you, like uh, how many men
Small
now
details.
they open the doors, you know, or these things, and in the end, you know, I don't need it. I'm very like, I have some friends and clients, they say, Francesca, you are too strong, you look like man, because I drive, I love to drive, I love to drive my own car actually, and you know, and but at the same
Yeah,
way, I cook and I take care of my man, so I can be both, and I expect that
yeah.
my man is both, so he can like have good manners and they take care of me, but at the same time, he doesn't expect that, because this is another issue. He doesn't expect that since he take care of me, I'm his like, you know, I don't have my
You're not
independency.
equal, yeah,
Exactly,
with him. Yeah, I understand, completely
because
understand.
this is also is another like point, and I think it can be an issue. Like if you have your own company, if you have you know, like your work and your like your things,
Yeah,
sometimes a man feel in competition and doesn't like it, and he prefer to date someone easy, easy also
so
because
true.
so easy, and I'm not like judging other girls, just
No, no, no.
easy to deal with, you know. They
Yeah,
like what they say a lot about me is like I'm intense. They say like I'm hard to, you know, deal with because
yeah, yeah.
because I'm intense. I know I am intense, but I'm fine with it, you know.
But I
It's just
think
like
dynamic women, I know that men are, you know, a little bit scared about dynamic women, but they don't know that they are maybe more interesting to cope with, because you have too
I
many
think it
things to
kind of.
share. I know it's going, yeah, it depends of the man, but do you think that people and guys are afraid of a very dynamic and powerful and successful woman like you, because you are a true dynamic woman? I can say that, and I can feel also in
Uh,
pity. I can see that people want to be around you, but you are also so friendly that directly, if somebody get to know you better, completely understand your character.
Uh, I don't know. Yes, I think it's an issue, but honestly, I don't want it is. So what I think is, if I don't, if a man cannot stand of this, if not embrace my nature, is not the one for me. So just it, you know. I
Yeah.
remember I was like 4 years ago at the rake party, and one of the guy from Barbanera, he came to me, was like, Francesca, you don't have a boyfriend, right? And I was like, no, yeah, I can tell. You're too strong, too intelligent. It's normal. Don't worry, you will find it. Don't worry. It was so nice, like so.
I'm
It was
very
like
honest.
out of the blue. It was like that, It was like,
Who,
it was
Sergio?
like,
Sergio? Who was it?
no, not
One of the
Sergio.
brothers. Okay, okay.
No, Sergio, the other. Sorry, right now I don't remember the name. I'm like,
Okay, okay.
and but it was so funny,
So funny.
and also I really like, yeah, it's like I
Okay,
like that.
good to know it.
It was like, okay.
Okay, so now let's go to the female aspect, because I know also that men do have some issues with women. So let me know also the characteristics that a nice, gentle woman should have, because I think nowadays we have lost we have lost our roles, we have lost our beliefs. So I want to go back to 1920 or 30 and think a little bit what the real legends would do back then, because everything was so perfect back then, in the 30s and 40s maybe. So what's your opinion for the perfect gentlewoman?
I don't know. It's hard, but also I think the time changed a lot, so we cannot compare ourselves to the past, because
Yeah,
if you think in the past, women were not working, were not driving, were not. So
so
of course,
educated, yeah.
the style was impeccable, and but at the same time, I don't feel like we can relate to that, because it's another age,
Yeah,
uh, and so everything changed. Like for example, I love wearing heels. Like I wear heels most of the time. But if I have to drive 4 hours, go Milano, go to Como, go to the manufacturer, coming back, and all these, I cannot do
yeah.
in a 14-inch heel. It's not like
Of course.
I'm not able to, but I will die. So it's like it's like so you cannot. I don't think.
One week.
No, like it's that you cannot compare. What about that? It's like you cannot compare. Like I think past, because if of course if I have like a chauffeur driving for me
Yeah,
and
okay.
carry my bags, and like
In that case,
it's
I will.
different. So it's just I think
Yeah.
it's the style were amazing, but it's not no longer actual. Even if of course you can inspire that from the past,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I reply
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, this is what I want to tell me. And now let's go to your kind of legends. Is there a past legend that you do have in your mind and you say, you know what? Let's say Cary Grant is my role model for men.
Hmm.
So I'm going to design maybe accessories thinking of Cary Grant or Agnelli. Who is your favorite legend, style legend?
Um, Agnelli, I think like a great style,
Yeah,
because it was like always elegant, even in casual situation, and I
true.
think is the perfect
Yeah.
to me.
Perfect. You gave me the answers. Now let's go to your next plans. What you're gonna do on your next steps? I know it's gonna be, of course, PT if everything happens and proceeds perfect. So we're gonna see each other in September. But what other plans do you have for your accessories? And I want also for you to answer and reply to the questions that some people have sent. Can you see the questions?
Yeah, I see a lot of question actually, but I
Yeah.
can. Sorry, I had
Okay.
to put my phone in
We
charge.
will reply to all of them.
I saw a lot of questions, but I haven't, like we were talking, so I was not
Yes.
able to. So let's. What do you want to do first?
So
Reply the question.
first, yes, let's reply to the people because I
Okay.
have seen so many questions. So
Can
let's
you
see.
tell me which one you prefer? Like you
Yeah,
moderate the conversation.
Stefan Butikowski is saying something in Italian. La Franchi, quanta energia! You have quite an energy. Ti fa lo show. Quando arriva lei il corona, scappavi. What is it? What about in Como? Do you produce it?
We have. I produce in different factories, of course. So in a few factory we print, and different factory we manufacture the products. So it's It's not in a specific city. Like it's all in the Como region, of course,
Yeah.
but in different small towns.
Okay, so anybody can buy through, can order an accessory through your website, even if he's in London or United States. What about the shipping?
We ship worldwide.
Okay.
These days we ship it in India. It was my first time actually. We sell a lot in Australia,
Oh, that's
Japan,
perfect.
US, Canada, and whatever, like Germany, French, of course, UK a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
Perfect.
yeah,
So somebody can see your collection through your website, but also somebody can buy it through the rake, right?
of
Online
course,
through the rake.
yes. We are like we are like very happy to be in the Rake brand selection, and yeah, we sell through them, and it's great to be there. Honestly, I like all the Rake guys and the concept, and it's really amazing.
Perfect. So and we are back. So sorry about that, but you know what is going on with the live Instagram sessions. So for those who didn't follow from the start, we do have our female guest today is Francesca from Serafinesilk. I'm so excited to have her with us today. So hello guys, καλησπέρα σε όλους από Ελλάδα, από Λονδίνο, από Αμερική. Είμαστε εδώ, είμαι η Ανδρονίκη και συνεχίζουμε να κάνουμε τη συνέντευξη με τη Φραντσέσκα μέσω Ιταλίας. Καλησπέρα στο Χρήστο, καλησπέρα στον Κωνσταντίνο, σε όλα τα παιδιά. Let me check if Francesca is here. I'm gonna let her in again. Let's see. In order to close this beautiful conversation with your questions and replies from Francesca. Let's see.
Ciao.
Hello, ciao again. Ciao, Francesca. Thank you so much for your patience. And so sorry about that. So we
It's
do
okay.
have
It
so
happened.
many. Yeah.
In Italian they say il bello della diretta.
Ma eccola. Certo. So I want you to say hello to all of the guys that are joined with us right now from Italy, from Greece, from United States, from Canada. Say hello to Style by
Ciao.
Sera, to Costandinos. Hi, Costandinos. So if you have any questions for Francesca, please feel free to write them down right now because Francesca is going to reply to all of them. We do have some more minutes left. And for those who didn't join us from the start, from the beginning of our conversation, you will be having the opportunity to watch all of the interview on my Instagram TV and on the website. So, Francesca, I was asking you about your future plans for the accessories and what is going to happen the next months.
So the next week we are launching the new collection, the opera collection, that is inspired by the opera, you know, and we will have a pianist player that will do a live and play something for us. Yeah, it's I don't know if you know him because he's a PT guy too. Is Cyril Ibrahim?
Okay,
You know him?
I
It's
don't
a famous
remember.
pianist player. He's a famous pianist player that also is really into menswear because he's I don't remember if his father or his grandfather was a tailor. So he
Okay.
mixed because I was talking with him about this fact, the fact that a lot of like, you know, orchestra director or like musician,
Okay.
they have to wear like tuxedos, but they are not very like stylish, and
No.
I don't understand why. And so he is one of the exception I found, and that's why also we decided to do this together, the piano session that I
Amazing.
think is very very nice, like to launch this new collection. And
Is it
so
going to
this
be
is
live on
yes,
Instagram?
we will do like an Instagram live about that. Yes, I'm very excited
Perfect.
about it, and yeah.
Perfect.
So
When
this
is
is
going to be? Which date? Sorry.
we haven't because of me. It's my fault. We haven't decided yet, but it will be next week for sure.
Okay, let us know, and for sure I'm going to share it as well for the people to know when they have to be on alert. Perfect.
Okay.
That's a brilliant idea. I'm going to be there for sure. For sure. I'm telling you,
Okay.
amazing idea. Perfect. So we do have this kind of collection. What else? The PT
Like
on hold?
Yeah, PT on hold. So honestly, everything is a little bit on hold because
Okay.
we, of course, have like some things that we want to release, but we don't know if we can do an event or not. We don't know if we present our PT or not.
Yeah.
So everything is like a bit confused right now. So we are like try also to not overproduce because you don't
Mm-hmm.
know. So
Sure.
it's a tricky moment. Of
I, I,
course,
I'm gonna do
as
also
always.
sorry, a reminder for the mask for those who are joining right now, just to mention once again the new masks from Serafinesilk that you can order online, and I want
I'm
your
gonna show you.
yeah,
So there can be either silk
yeah,
or like we made also the option that are now available also on the rake that have like a pocket inside and you can
okay.
put your mask. So for double protection.
That's a great idea. I'm gonna order one as soon as we switch off the conversation. Let me know which is best for my kind of character. You know,
Okay.
I
Okay.
want you to set my mask profile. And for the guys that they want to buy a mask, just to let you know that you can have a pocket square combination with your mask. Is it okay if they combine the mask with a pocket square?
Sure, but I
Yeah.
tell you more. Like there are few models that we're selling right now that
Mm-hmm.
they have a pocket, so you can like fold in half, put in the pocket, and then it will become like a pocket square. So you can also, carry around your pocket square. Because the problem is, you go to the restaurant, you remove it, and then where you put it on the
Yeah. True.
table,
True. No. That's
and so you put in the pocket, so it will be like protected from germs, and then you put it in your pocket. So it's like a really like a
amazing.
mask pocket square, you know.
Brilliant, brilliant idea. My God, Francesca, so creative. Okay, let's see if we have any questions, guys. This is your moment. This is your time. Send your questions before we say goodbye to this beautiful lady. Because we're gonna see her in 1 week again on Instagram Live, in her Instagram Live. Should they join the Serafinesilk profile or your profile?
The live session, the
Yeah.
music.
Mm-hmm.
No, it will be Sera Fine Silk because
Serafinesilk.
it will be for the launch of the opera collection.
Okay, good. Good, good, good. And can people see the previous collections as well in your website? I mean, the collection with the Italian
Of
wines.
course, if you go on the website, there is like a section is called Inspired by, and it's all divided by that. So you will see like Italian wines, and you see like Amarone, Prosecco,
Oh my
etc.
God.
Or you see Italian islands. There will be like Northern Islands, Southern Islands, or Italian flowers. Like this is like the Italian flowers collection that they are all white in the center, so you can wear in like in both ways. You can like wear colored or just white, so you
Oh,
have both
wow.
options. And the color is the color of the five main flowers you can see in summer around Italy. You know, this is the bougainville one. I don't know
Yeah,
if you've
of
been in
course. Yeah.
Sardinia. They have like a lot of there,
Like
like around.
fuchsia and purple, and they combine these colors is amazing.
Exactly,
It's so
exactly.
beautiful. I love the thing that you make us travel inspirational, and spiritual through your work. I love the fact that we can travel all around Italy with your work. This is truly amazing, and I love the flexibility and the practical part of your accessories. So I think we're okay with the questions, because people are saying hello from all around the world. People
Yes,
are sharing
yes.
their love. They love you. They love Serafinesilk. So I want to thank you so much for being today with me in my Instaradio. And of course, you are the first lady that hosted on the Instaradio. I'm gonna host some other females as well, because I want to show the female side of menswear. So thank you for making the honor to being here today. And
Thank you for the interview.
thank you so much. I'm gonna upload it soon on the website, and let's have a kind reminder for people who wanna watch you next week through your social media for the live event with the piano guy. It's gonna be amazing, and let's hope that we can meet again in September in the next
Hopefully.
PT.
Or soon anyway, okay? Like
Perfect.
if we're not PPT, it will be like Also, like I think
anywhere.
they do September, they will do January PT. So we'll
Yeah.
see us for sure.
I'm going to travel to Italy either way, so I'm going to join you and we can order your favorite restaurant.
Yes,
Don't forget this.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I said it's something we have to do.
It's a date. Perfect.
Mandatory.
Okay, Francesca, thank you so much.
Thank
Be
you again.
safe. Take care and see you soon.
Ciao, grazie. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao
Ciao,
tutti.
ciao.
Ciao.